Hello everyone, welcome to Wrath of Math. I'm Sean Ian. In today's video we're going to be talking about the negative exponent rule. This is the second video in my series on exponent rules. So this is for the situation where you have one number to a power that is negative. So what do you do with this? Well, first notice that for any number you can pretend or assume it's getting multiplied by 1. You could multiply it by 1 and that doesn't change anything at all. So I'm going to do that just so that you can see this more clearly. So when we have a negative exponent, we want to make it positive because we don't really understand negative exponents. So to make them positive, all you have to do is bring them down to the denominator. So that means this is going to equal 1 over 4 to the power of positive 2. We bring 4 to the negative 2 down to the denominator, and that makes the exponent positive. So that would mean we've got 1 over 16. So to make an exponent positive that's in the numerator, you just move the whole thing down to the denominator to give you, in this case, 4 squared, and it's a positive 2 because we moved it from the top to the bottom. Similarly, suppose you've got a negative exponent in the denominator. Let's say we have 1 over 6 to the power of negative 2. Same thing, all you have to do is bring it to the top, and that will make the exponent positive. So all you have to do is flip its position to make the exponent positive. If it's in the numerator, put it in the denominator. If it's in the denominator, put it in the numerator. That's going to be 6 squared over 1, but I won't bother writing the 1. So that's equal to 36. So you can see how this is fairly simple. To make the negative exponent positive, just send it to the denominator if it's in the numerator, and if it's in the denominator, just send it to the numerator. So just send it to the opposite side of the fraction. Now let's say we have something like 7 multiplied by negative 5 to the power of negative 2. So now where we had a 1 up here that we just multiplied so you could see that more clearly, now we have a 7 multiplied by negative 5 to the power of negative 2. So just like before, you want to send this whole thing down to the denominator. So that's going to give us 7 over negative 5 to the power of 2, because the negative 2 becomes positive now that it's in the denominator. And this is equal to 7 over negative 5 times negative 5, so that's equal to 7 over 25, because a negative times a negative is a positive, and that is your final answer for 7 times negative 5 to the power of negative 2. Let's just do one more. I think I can squeeze it in right over here. So let's say we have a fraction to the power of a negative exponent. Let's say we have 3/4 to the power of negative 2. And I'm just using negative 2 every time here, but of course this is the case no matter the exponent. This works. I'm just using the 2 because it's easy. So we have negative 2. Again, we just have to send this thing to the denominator in order to make the negative 2 positive. So this equals 1 over 3 over 4, all squared. And then when you square 3 over 4, that's 3 over 4. I'll write it down here. You can see down here. So 3 over 4 multiplied by 3 over 4. That is what this is right here. And that's going to be equal to 9/16. So if we simplify this up here, it actually becomes 1, sorry that's crammed up there, 1 over 9/16. And when you divide a fraction, dividing a fraction is the same as multiplying by its reciprocal. So instead of dividing 1 by 9/16, we can multiply it by 16/9, the reciprocal, just flip those around. So it's actually equal to 1 times 16 over 9, which is of course just 16 over 9. And that's your final answer for 3 over 4 to the power of negative 2. So I hope this video helped explain the negative exponent rule to you. If you have any questions or want any clarifications, do let me know in the comments. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe for the swankiest math videos on the internet.
I can hear your voice from all the way up here, dear. Won't you please come to me? You love it up here, dear. There's a light where I flow. that erases all black. It makes everything